Hope that everybody is staying warm and loving all of the snow that we're having up here in Northern Ontario. Okay, talking weather as always, just kind of the thing that the habit we fall into. I wanted to talk to you guys today. Well, actually, before I wanted to get into that, I wanted to introduce myself for a lot of people that are starting to follow me and seeing what and listening to the things that I have to say. I'm Wendy. I'm actually a holistic nutritionist with a background of nursing for 30 years. I was a palliative care nurse for 30 years, off and on. Anyways. And I switched gears into holistic health to, just bring about that different perspective of healthcare with regards to disease prevention. And I do live blood analysis, which actually helps people to see, what's going on inside of people as well, too. So that my sciencey brain actually attracted me into the live blood analysis just because of that scientific approach to holistic health as well, and using that as a modality to help give people some visualization with regards to what's going on with their health and whatnot. I also really promote healthy eating, obviously, as a nutritionist, and I also promote a weight loss product that is extremely well aligned with everything else that I do. My live blood and my disease prevention and my food first formula philosophy, that's a mouthful, is always the forefront of everything that I do. But then I have this product that and if you know me, you know that I rarely ever promote products. I'm always about that food first, starting with that first, supplements potentially second if needed, and rarely ever one specific product in particular. But this new product that is out there, Zenith, right now is just blowing me away, as well as the fact that it is, it's a very, it's changing people's lives, and it is one of those products that I am just so happy to be aligned with and promoting and offering to all my clients that are requesting it, because it is, like I said, it's a game changer. So continuing my talk about inflammation. So inflammation, again, from my perspective, that underlying root cause, and looking towards different foods. So all throughout the month of February, we're going to be talking about different categories of foods, so the macronutrients, and then breaking it down from there. So the macronutrients being fats, proteins, and carbohydrates, all of which we need in our diet from my philosophy. And then breaking it down from there. So looking at today, polyphenols. So that sounds like a bit of a scary kind of odd name, but essentially we're looking at food products that are antioxidants. So they're actually a compound of plants, and and they act in that antioxidant type of capacity, and actually help to neutralize free radical damage and free radicals within the body. So I actually see the free radicals, and their damage within the live blood as well too. So antioxidants are extremely are important. And for the most part, every time that I'm talking about something, it is essential and something that we cannot do without. So polyphenols, looking towards them as part of that anti-inflammatory process that goes on with the body. There's a lot of different major benefits with polyphenols, and some of them really are very important for arresting or protecting the body against certain cancers, decreasing the inflammatory process, and the risk factors associated with that for cardiovascular disease, lowering blood sugar levels and the inflammation as a result of that, leaning towards diabetic and diabetes, type 2 diabetes. And then, of course, neurological diseases as well, too, decreasing the risk factors for those as well. So there's actually over 8,000 different types of polyphenols that are out there, but they're basically jumbled into a group of about 4 different groups as well, too. So I've just got my notes in front of me, so just so I don't mess things up, because I do tend to ramble a little bit. The first group is that flavonoid group, and it makes up about 60% of the group. And these are the ones that we get with our quercetin and our catechins and our anthocyanins. And then again, if you know me, my mouth doesn't work very well, so my pronunciation is very poor. But these are, again, things that we get from our apples, our onions, our dark chocolate, our red cabbage as well, too. So these are going to be, again, one of those major polyphenols that we really want to keep in our diet on a regular basis. And if we can't get them through our diet because of potentially food allergies or just a poor diet, going towards that standard American diet type of lifestyle, and you're not willing to make a change and start adding in an apple a day, then there's other ways, and that's where you start bringing in your supplements as much as possible. Another group is called the phyllenic acids, and that makes up about 30% of the group of polyphenols. And this is where we get a lot of our lignans. And, for people that are very sensitive to lignans, you're going to be watching about what you're going to be taking in as well, too. So you're going to be getting them through our fruits and vegetables and our whole grains and our seeds as well, too. But again, if you are not the type of person that can actually take in seeds and nuts and whole grains, or you have a gluten intolerance, or you have, an allergy, you be very, very specific to what it is that you can do for your body. My suggestions are merely just suggestions, and a little bit of enlightenment with regards to the amount of nutrients that we can get from our foods. Another group is, let's see here, polyphenic acids as well, too. So these are the ones that are going to be the I'm not even going to bother trying to say it, but they're the ones that we get fruits and vegetables, and this is our chili peppers, the ones that really start to heat up in the body as well, too. And then we have like resveratrol, which is something that's found in red wine as well, too. So we have alaric acids, which are in berries. We have the more lignans, which are in this flaxseed and sesame seeds and whole grains. So again, the amount of polyphenols that are found in foods really depend upon the amount of the food that you take in, but it also depends upon where the food is coming from, when it was picked, so what ripeness stage it was at, how it was farmed, how it was transported, how it's stored, and how it's prepared as well, too. So taking all that into consideration when you are looking for food first, and trying to be as pro dietary nutrients as you can without having to go to supplements. A lot of people don't like supplements, and that's perfectly fine. But understanding that you have to take a lot of these considerations in when you are looking to bring the foods in. The nutrients that are in foods nowadays are not the same as they were 50, 60, 70 years ago, simply because of the nutrient depletion of our soils. And you have to really consider that whenever you are taking in and trying to get the best nutrients from your foods as much as possible. Also considering different ways that we digest and absorb our foods as well, too. So this is going to be another component in whether you're actually getting in the nutrients from the foods that you are eating as well, too. So there's a lot of different factors. There's a lot of different variables that come into play when taking in foods first. And it's not that it can't be done, but understanding that when we are looking at foods first, you really want to be of really good health, and allow that to be the part of your lifestyle that is in balance with everything else. When people are working towards having that nice balance, you are going to be bringing in some supplements beforehand. So if you want to learn more about the Zenith product that I have, please reach out. It is a product that is all natural, 2 ingredients, and it is allowing people to lose upwards of 20 pounds in about 8 weeks. So that's the trials stats that they had for everybody else. We are, working towards making sure that almost everybody is getting to that, but it is not a magic pill by any means. It is a way to assist, so it makes healthy diet and exercise that much more effective, 90% more effective when, as opposed to diet and exercise alone. So these are things that you still have to work towards. You still have to have an eating healthy eating regime. You still have to be moving your body. You still have to be doing all the good things in life that are out there. But adding this in really just boosts your chances of getting to the goals faster than what you would normally be. And the thing is, it really helps to decrease your appetite as well too. It helps you to decrease your leptin resistance, which tends to really block and put people at a plateau with regards to their eating habits. And, when people plateau, they often get discouraged and they, they just get frustrated and they don't know what to do. And then they start binging, perhaps. They start stopping. They don't have their exercise regime as strict as what they would normally. And, a lot of things just start falling off to the wayside and they figure they just can't do it. So this product actually helps to keep that focus in for a lot of people and, bring about some leptin sensitivity. So if you haven't heard me talk about leptin, there are quite a few videos back, but I will talk about them again. And leptin is that actual hormone in our body that helps to tell us when we're full and tell us when we are to stop eating. So you don't feel like you need to eat more. You don't feel like, because your body's actually come to a level of satiety that is adequate for where you are at that moment. So lots and lots to talk about, and if you want some more information, please reach out, DM me in behind, and also give me a thumbs up and like this video and share with somebody that you might think. You can tag somebody in the comments, and it'll share with somebody that you think might get some information or get some assistance from the type of videos that I'm doing, because I would love to just be able to get this message through to as many people as possible. So come and hang out with me almost on a daily basis. I'm going to be back on Monday, and we will talk about, let's see, what were we talking about on Monday? More high fiber foods, and and just trying to figure out how that can fit into your daily routine. So I'll talk to you later. Bye.